And we're at this very strange strip mall. And we're looking for the culprit here. I don't know why. Me and my dad are looking for the culprit at this strip mall. That's just what happened in the dream. So we go into this, what appeared to be either like a small supermarket or a bakery. I only saw baked goods in there. But it's very small. It's too small to be a supermarket. Well, anyway, it looked really old and kind of grungy inside. But there were a lot of baked goods in there. And they didn't look very good. They looked like those cheap baked goods you'd probably find in the cheap bread aisle. They didn't look very tasty at all. But anyway, I'm digressing. So we're in the store and we're looking for the culprit. And we didn't find the culprit anywhere. Then we walked out back into the parking lot where it was sunny and hot. And we're thinking, maybe the reason we have this damage on our windshields of our cars, maybe it's an insurance scam. Maybe some guy with our auto insurance is trying to scam us, so then we pay money and then they get some of our money or something. So we go back into the store and we're looking for this culprit again. We still have no idea who we're looking for. And then this blonde-haired lady, like in her 50s or something, she recommended that we stayed in the store, whatever it was, because they were giving out free samples of coffee in those little sample cups. Those little ones, those little cups. I don't drink coffee anyway. But there were a few people over there drinking or getting their sample. And she said, well, the culprit is not going to take any coffee. So, in theory, because I knew that I don't drink any coffee, there would be at least a minimum of 2 things of coffee left. So it would be the culprit plus me. Or if my dad didn't drink any coffee, there would be 3 cups of coffee left on the table. That was the theory. And that is really odd that the woman would suggest that that's how we're going to find the culprit. Well, I didn't suspect that she was the culprit, though. And I don't think she was. Then there were 4 cups of coffee left on the table, and nobody took any coffee, and the coffee was getting cold, so we got bored and we left the store again, and we went out into the parking lot. Then some overweight guy with a mustache, kind of like a Hispanic-like mustache with really short hair, but he didn't have a Hispanic face. His face looked more like a German, but with a Spanish mustache, if that makes any sense, or a Hispanic mustache. Where in the middle, where the middle of the lip, where there's no hair, but then it's really thick on both sides. That's kind of what it was like. And he was fat. Anyway, so this fat guy, he had a white pickup truck. It looked like a Chevrolet pickup truck. But, it was weird because it had the exact same windshield damage. That circle that was impounded in a bit, missing little pieces of glass in the middle. So what we all did is we left his truck where it was in the parking lot, and there were other cars in the parking lot at the time, and we all split up into different directions looking for the culprit. because we thought the culprit would be somewhere in the parking lot. And then we're searching and searching and searching all day, and then it's dark outside. And I regroup with my dad, not with the other guy. And we walk over back to the other guy's truck. It was the only vehicle still left in the parking lot. And his windshield was fixed. There was no damage there. So we walked back from the strip mall to our houses, and my car is facing forward, like as if it was backed in, right into the middle of the driveway that I park in. Okay. Facing the street with no damage. And that was weird because I literally never back in. It's almost very rare that I ever back in to the driveway. And I usually don't back into the middle of the driveway or pull into the middle of the driveway. I usually pull over to the side. Same with my dad's car. It was really weird. What was also very weird is that my mom's car was parked out on the side of the street near the mailbox. And my dad's car was, its front was pointing towards the street, parked in the middle of his driveway with no windshield damage. It was very odd. So we all decided, well, since the damage is fixed and nobody lost anything, we'll just let it go for now. Not really much of a big deal. And that was the end, where the cars have been moved, we don't know how, and they were fixed. Very, very strange indeed. Again, I'm Anthony Giarrusso. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.